side right here. So this is the side panel. It does obstruct, the side of the printer, so you can only look at it from the front, as if it's not easy enough to see your parts already. But this will go on just like this. And this is going to be more of a practical printer. It's not going to be the prettiest printer. It's not going to be a show build, but that's going to allow for mounting and, more importantly, stability. The fact that this doesn't have any way of securing these rods in the frame means that you will have issues over time. You will if these are not tight enough. And your tolerances have to be just perfect for it to work out. So that's my main complaint with the printer, but it is solvable with some rigid side panels. So I'm testing off these right here, and if they're any good, I will kind of include it in the kit. So if you're unaware of what I'm doing, I am building a beta version for West 3D. So this is all parts that either they'll carry or they do carry and sent over. They sent over a lot of parts for me to build this printer. I have a whole big box over there. You saw me unbox that before Rocky Mountain. And I brought it with me to Rocky Mountain, which was partially a mistake because of how many parts there were and how little I got built there. But I got this built there, the gantry. In fact, this is still the Rocky Mountain Rip Rap Festival version. You can kind of see in the front there. Rocky Mountain Rip Rap Festival. It's very subtle. This is also Printy McPrint face that's engraved on the back of here. Wait, in the bottom gonna help. Actually, you know what? I'm impressed. This is pretty dang stable. Just with this power supply in the bottom there. Compared to a regular one, like, it takes a lot of effort to tip it over. I'm impressed. Add the weight of the bed on here too. And the board. And another sheet in the bottom. This is gonna be nice. Especially with the lower profile version. So this is the stock size. I might try a separate version that's an extra 50 millimeters, but my final opinion after using this printer, which is the Rook 2020, this is the Rook 2020 with an additional 50 millimeters in the Z-axis. I am going to recommend that if you want a bigger printer than stock, go for 2020. It's going to be a lot more stable. You don't have any of these rod problems where literally this is the frame. This is the frame loose. You don't want that. That's very not great. 10mm rods does not help. I built a couple of Rooks with them. You still have the same issue where they can come out. Luckily, on my 10mm rod version, so the Rook Tall, or the previous Rook that you saw, the Rook Low, those are pretty good, but still, that's not going to fix that issue. Mr. Noobs! Mr. Boobs, thank you for the follow. Ugh. Alright. What was it doing here? I'm impressed by the stability already. Oh, I was going to install the side panels, so we're going to use more screws. Could have another kit of these screws, but for now, it's right here. Alright, we'll use this right here. I think they're 8s. But once again, this is Canrod's side panel, and it adds two things. Number one, it helps stiffen it. Rods don't do anything for torsion. Yeah, exactly. Like, this can just twist. Given it's pretty good. But with these side panels on, the two sides and the back, that should be, not gonna say perfect, but a lot better. Use some dyes and thread. Then the whole point of this is that it's easy to build. Anyone can build a Rook, right? Anyone can. And anyone can build a Rook and have it print. But in order to get the best possible print quality, when you're used to printers like a Voron Trident, or bamboo. And you go to this,